Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. Well, first off, thank you all so much. You pushed me over that 5,000 subscriber finish line in a big way yesterday, so thank you so much to all my new subscribers. Thank you to my existing subscribers. You guys make this channel what it is, so thank you all so much for your support. I truly, truly appreciate it. If this is your first visit to the channel today, you enjoy what you see, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'll keep you covered on the Edmonton Oilers all summer, all season long, in the years to come. Dustin Nielsen and Tom Gazzola on the Oil Stream podcast last night had some more updates for us, so let's take a look at those. Tom Gazzola reported the Edmonton Oilers have submitted offers to all of their existing restricted and unrestricted free agents. Obviously, aside from Derek Ryan, who worked out his new deal, none of those deals have been accepted. I'm sure they're kind of lowball offers. The Oilers are basically working with the $5 million in cap space that they have. So obviously it looks like the unrestricted free agents are going to test the market, and hopefully a restricted free agent like Evan Bouchard can get done before July 1st, because as I mentioned many times, Bouchard's going to be your biggest money guy this summer, so it'd be nice to get that deal done, out of the way, and know exactly how much cap space you have to work with. And speaking of cap space, the NHL did make it official today. It will be an $83.5 million cap for the upcoming season. So the Oilers do have just over $5 million in cap space to work with, which makes a Kailer Yamamoto or a Warren Foegele trade all the more important, and Tom Gazzola had more information on both of those fronts. Tom Gazzola reported last night, in contrast to an earlier report that we got from Frank Saravalli, stating that the Edmonton Oilers would have to include a sweetener to move Kailer Yamamoto. Frank said the opposite, that the Oilers could move Yamo without having to include a sweetener. So is Tom Gazzola right? Is Frank Saravalli right? Like I said yesterday, sometimes reports from these insiders, they kind of contrast each other. One guy's reporting one thing, one guy's reporting another. It sounds more likely that Tom Gazzola might be right on this front, but hopefully Frank is. If the Edmonton Oilers do end up having to include a sweetener to move Kailer Yamamoto, then I think they exercise the buyout option before June 30th. And Tom Gazzola also reporting that there isn't much interest in Warren Foegele, so he's kind of like a backup plan for the Edmonton Oilers if they do have to find a way to get more cap space. We think Yamo's gone for sure, and Foegele is definitely a secondary possibility there, but Gazzola saying there's not much interest in him right now. He does have kind of a higher cap hit than the player that you get, but he was very good in the playoffs last year for the Edmonton Oilers, so I personally hope they can find a way to keep Foegele, but the Oilers might not have any choice but to move Warren Foegele. And lastly, from Tom's report, he states the Edmonton Oilers would consider moving the second-round pick to gain more picks in this year's draft, or possibly include a higher pick from next year's draft, combine it with a second-rounder to try and get more picks this year. They could also use the second-rounder this year in a trade to improve the team in some other way, but I think they're going to try and focus on getting more draft picks with it at this time. And also, guys, if you haven't had a chance yet, Heritage Classic tickets are officially on sale to the general public. They've released some codes here over the past few weeks, so some of you may have been able to grab some tickets early. I know I was able to grab some last week, so if you haven't had a chance yet, Heritage Classic tickets, October 29th, Commonwealth Stadium, Battle of Alberta, Oilers Flames. Going to be an amazing day. I'll be there with Tyson, Toff, Chris, bringing you guys some special live coverage from Commonwealth Stadium. But that's all for today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on all the news in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.